What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Roxy music. And we're going back to For Your Pleasure, 1973. And the next track in the playlist is called Editions of You. I like the intrigue of the phrase. It suggests there's more than one versions of a person, or editions. And perhaps that relates to emotional mood, or perhaps it relates to context, perhaps it relates to volatility or unpredictability in someone's nature. And so, depending on how they're feeling or how they're expressing in a given moment may, greatly vary, from one day to the next. So I wonder what the phrase means, or if editions of you could be more about a personal trajectory in time, like first you were young and naive and perhaps a bit reckless and brash, but then ultimately you become a bit more experienced, a bit more cautious, apprehensive. It could be about a personal evolution from one form or one set of behaviors to another. Either way, I enjoy, again, the literary quality to it, whether we're talking temporally or conceptually, the idea that there's different facets to you, different editions of you, whoever you is. I think is very interesting. I suppose it's very Jungian as well. Nevertheless, let's listen to it. This is Roxy music. The track is Editions of You, and it's from the 1973 album For Your Pleasure. Simultaneously, like groovy and baroque. artsy, like abstract Baroque tune, which the last one was like a really great, artsy, like just, a tune like I've never heard. And this one started like it was going to be in a similar vein, and then boom, it hits this groovy, like jamming, energetic, like, classic, like big, like rock sounding tune. But yeah, whether they go more artsy or more jammin', it just feels like they have their own flavor. It's just this, it's like nothing I've ever heard. I did notice the Quiet Life phrase was in there, so I don't know, maybe Japan was listening. Nevertheless, another amazing track, a bit of vibrato in some of his delivery, crazy, like, synth electronic sounds, but also, just the real, again, like classic or glam rock kind of, like rock sonics. So yeah, another cool composition. I'm not quite sure what's happening, but it does sound like I never know what to get from you. You love me, you leave me. Well, you know what? Do whatever you are. Like, learn from my mistakes. Like, it feels like it's a complicated relationship, and maybe it's not just that the other person is, volatile or unpredictable. It could be their behavior, and they're making mistakes, and perhaps it's the other person responding to that actually is the different additions. But the person making those choices and engage in those actions can't like perceive their own role in getting these different versions of this other person. So I feel like there's some ambiguity to it. I didn't hear everything, but another cool tune that just reinforces that even when they go like more like regular in terms of their music, it's still audacious and incredible, and obviously they can go even farther off the beaten path. So yeah, looking forward to the rest of this album. Once again, shout out to Seb for sharing it. Let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace. Oh, by the way, yeah, fireworks.